Greetings, it's Dymock-Johnson, and I'm here to tell you about some of my favourite Cleric spells for D&D 5th edition. What are my go-to spells when I am a Cleric? When I have the power of the gods at my character's command. For the cantrips, my go-to cantrips are the ones right at the start of the list. Guidance. How can you go wrong with guidance? Anytime a PC attempts something, wants to make an ability check, you say, may insert Daddy's name here, guide you, and they get a D4 on their ability check. Bam, every time. You just have to do that. Boom, bang. +2, generally +2 or 3. 4, they're being particularly developed. 1, they're not so down with the guard. Bonus to their ability check. Every single time. It's a cantrip. You can cast it until your hand gets tired. Light. How can you go wrong with light? You can summon light, so your party members can see, so you can see things. You can cast on a rock and then float and then look at and have things illuminate. You can cast on an arrow to light up your foes. Light is a useful cantrip, and again, you cast it again and again and again. Of course, you can't have multiple lights going, but you generally only need one at a time. It's very useful. Mending, the ability to fix something. Things, you're an adventuring party, things will break. You'll need to mend them. Mending is the spell for you. And if the wizard or the bard has mending, then maybe you can skip to resistance. Resistance should be your 4th cantrip, because resistance adds a D4 to a saving throw a player's going to make. And with D&D 5, you get to make a lot of saving throws. If they with that first saving throw against a petrification effect or a charm effect, then you can tap them just like guidance. Say, may insert Daddy's name here, guide you, and they get a bonus D4 to their saving throw right off the bat. If they get charmed, if they happen to get petrified, give them a bonus for those follow-up saves so they can shake it off. An awesome cantrip. So those are my favourite cantrips. First level spells. What is my favourite go-to first level spell as a cleric? It's not Cure Wounds. There's an awful lot of healing in the game anyway. But bonus healing is nice, but what is nicer is the ability to bless the party. The ability to say, everyone gets an extra D4 to attack, make an attack roll plus, so that's typically a +2 or +3 to hit. No one's going to say no to that. And +2 to 3 on all saving throws. You get a lot of comments, a lot of complaints that the saving throws are rather static in D&D 5. Well, you're obviously not hitting on your cleric for your bless. Bless is the go-to combat spell, I find. You're going up against things more dangerous than just orcs, then you want bless. You want to be blessed. You want the cleric to bless you. That should be your go-to spell. You should burn the slot that blesses everyone in the party. So if you've got 4 people in your party, burn those second level spell slots for your bless. It's the go-to first level cleric spell. What else is there? I think there was one other that was really good. I guess the detect magic's cool as well. But yeah, bless. It's the one you want. Second level. Second level, my go-to second level cleric spell is Enhance Ability. The concentration based spell that for an hour gives you advantage on one set of ability checks. Advantage on strength checks. Advantage on dexterity checks. If the rogue is going into scout, give them enhanced ability on dexterity. They get advantage on all dexterity rolls, all their stealth rolls, all their disarm trap rolls, all those things that rogues do. Advantage on it for an hour. You need to negotiate with people, and that your bard has not got enhanced ability themselves. Enhance their charisma. Advantage on all charisma rolls. And it lasts an hour, so when you go to negotiate, when you go to deal, when you go to do anything, burn a second level spell slot, and enhance your talkie person, enhance your party's face, so they get advantage on charisma. Charisma all the time. All the charisma rolls, all the time, for 1 hour. If they need it for more than 1 hour, burn another slot. It's the go-to second level spell. It is the best cleric spell. If you can get your hands on it in any other class, get it. Third level. There are two really cool spells that say cleric. To me, the first is curse. Bestow. Curse has a wonderful number of effects. And just read them to see what they do. And it says you can make up your own effects. You can get inventive of curse. You go, I curse you with the power of my god. They fail their saving. With their saving throw because they're not endowed with wisdom. Then you have damned them in a certain special, nice, and really cool way that makes the monster's life truly miserable. Of course, they're not going to have a truly miserable life for long, so hopefully your party's going to murderize them. But that is a cool cleric spell. You get to curse them with the power of the gods. Hope you all feel it. The other cool cleric spell at third level is tongues. Tongues is not a concentration spell. Tongues is, and now your face can talk to anybody, anything, from anywhere. You meet someone, you want to negotiate with them. Cast tongues, cast enhance ability on charisma, and you've got them by the short and curlies. You've got advantage on charisma checks, and you can talk to the thing. You can negotiate with the thing. You can get it to do what you want. You don't even have to fight it. You can just negotiate your way out of the problem. So it's an excellent spell. It says we can speak to everybody, and being able to speak to everybody and find out what they want, what they can do, is your greatest ability. The fourth level spells, I don't have much experience with getting to a caster can use fourth level spells, but one of the best ones there is divination. The ability to just ask a question of the gods, and more importantly, of the GM, and say, in more specific terms, what the bloody hell's going on? Give us a clue. The ability to just say, give us a clue, even if you're going to do it once a week, is awesome. It should not be looked down upon, it should not be ignored, it should be your go-to spell. One look out, every week. Just think, try and think of what the most important question you could ask of the gods and get an answer for. Who is planning to cause us the most harm in the next week? And you find out it's Archduke McNaughty-Pants. Right, we'll be on the lookout for Archduke McNaughty-Pants. Or it's Azarg the Orc. Well, we'll be on the lookout for Azarg the Orc and his orky little minions. It gives you information, it gives you forewarning, it gives you knowledge. So, those are my favourite cleric spells, my go-to spells. The ones I will always have in my arsenal, and the ones I expect any cleric I'm with to have in their arsenal. Be able to bring the support and the power of the gods to the party. Healing is nice, and it's a nice boost, but the ability to boost your saves, boost your ability checks, boost everything you do, just cannot be ignored. Thank you. Those are my favourite spells for the cleric.